Anyway, 5 gallons of gasoline and a match. Get some volume on his mic, please. 5 gallons of gasoline and a match. She was born September 22nd, 1995, at about 9:18 p.m. And the first time those cheeky eyes looked up at me, although she couldn't understand me, I made her a promise. I promised never to neglect her, to always protect her from harm or danger by a loved one or a stranger. I promised. And as I held her in my arms that day, immediately I knew I had to change my hustling ways because her birth had instantly changed my life. And since I truly loved her mother, less than a year later, I made her my wife. And we went on to have 3 more beautiful children. And with each child born, I made the same promise again. I promised never to neglect them, to always protect them from harm or danger by a loved one or a stranger. I promised. Man, I had a beautiful life. Everything a man could ever need, a beautiful wife and 4 beautiful seeds. Unfortunately, because of our circumstances, bad choices, the marriage will no longer succeed. And with the marriage being done, it was hard for everyone. But after a couple of years, I saw my babies start healing. Except for my oldest child. She was having trouble dealing with the hurt and pain that she was feeling. She started breaking all our rules and getting tattoos. She's had this bad attitude, this I don't give a attitude. But she used to have a personality that would light up a room, but now her days are filled with depression and gloom. So I assumed that, of course, this must stem from the divorce. But little did I know, that was also another source. And I'll never forget that spring day when I heard my baby say that someone had taken her innocence away. Someone had taken her innocence away. But how could this be? Because I promised never to neglect her, to always protect her from harm or danger by a loved one or a stranger. I promised. How could it be? Because I didn't let my kids out of my sight, and I didn't play that spending the night, especially when a man was around. But oh yeah, I must have let my guard down. And I begged with her for hours for her to tell me who it was. And it felt like time stood still when I heard her say it was your friend, Mr. Will. Mr. Will. Mr. Will, this man I was thinking is my brother, this man that I trusted. But little did I know it was little girls he lusted. I asked her why she didn't tell. She said, he told me you was crazy, you was going to kill him, and you was going to end up in jail. And yes, baby, jail I'm going. I called her mama. I called her mama, and I told her what had happened. I said, this Negro didn't touch my baby. He got to pay. I got to go retro. She said, kid, nothing stupid. I said, click. Before I could get out of my driveway, Gwinnett County met me. And she called. He said, Mr. Lofton, calm down. The can't until you sir. We're going to let us handle this. I promise you. We'll make sure, Mr. Lofton, we'll make sure that everything is going to pay. You know? Let us handle this. Calm down. No, it's wrong. I got a daughter too. So I said, okay, I'm going to let the authorities. I said, Kayla, I promise he's going to pay. I promise. But a few months later, something happened that didn't make any sense. The case got closed for lack of evidence. And once again, I broke my promise. Once again, I broke my promise. But no. He got to pay. This man has to pay. Because I promised never to neglect her, to always protect her from harm or danger by a loved one or a stranger. And he made me break my promise. So I found myself controlled by my anger and my rage. Because I had to get him back. And I found myself sitting in this man's cul-de-sac. And for every man that has a daughter knows exactly what I mean when I say all I need is a match and 5 gallons of gasoline to fix his problem. But right then, when I thought I was going to kill this man or take his life, the Holy Spirit arrested me. And God said, Kenny, you must forgive yourself. You must forgive this man. And you must stay away from him. And also, I'm going to have you pray for him. Are you serious, God? I gotta pray for this man that violated my baby. Are you serious? And it seemed so crazy. It was so crazy. But I found myself down on my knees, praying for the man that molested my baby. Forgive him, God. Draw him to your spirit that he will hurt from the child. Give me an anointing of forgiveness, God. Forgive this man. Forgive him. Oh, God. Oh, God. And I'm not going to lie and say this was easy. It was the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life. I must confess. But you must understand that true forgiveness is not an action. It's a process. If you want your life to be blessed as you live, no matter what somebody did to you, you must learn to forgive. Because one thing I know for a fact, it's true. God said, Kenny, the forgiveness was not for him. It was for you. Bless you.